up, everybody? Welcome back to Juice Forest Journey. Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. I hope everything that y'all learn is very educational to y'all, and that y'all really taking everything that I'm giving y'all, all the wisdom and knowledge that I'm giving y'all, and taking it into perspective to help y'all in y'all trading journey, man. Today we're gonna be talking about stop loss, take profit, and knowing when to get in and out of trades. So with the stop loss, man, y'all really gotta like with everything with stop loss with yeah, let's say the stop loss and the take profit and knowing like basically knowing when to get in and out of trades. That all come with back testing, man. To be honest, like I remember on my journey on starting out, I didn't know what a stop loss was. Like a lot of stuff I really didn't know, what it was. I was just trading, like anybody else that would just come in trying to make some money. You really don't understand, you know, the logic in the game. You really don't have the understanding of how the game worked. You know what I'm saying? And that was, what I was dealing with. I was dealing with like not knowing a lot of, terminology of forex of trading period. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of thought that I supposed to got a strategy, and just went along like that. Like just get me a strategy from somebody, and I'm good to go. But I had to find out, through trial and error of losing, that that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So with the stop loss and with the take profit and basically knowing when to get in and out of trades, like you really got to back test your strategy. You need to know your strategy. You need to know your pair. You know what I'm saying? You need to know what your pair do. You got to know the movements of your pair. You know what I'm saying? And when is your pair good to trade? What session is good to trade in? You know what I'm saying? Things like that that's gonna qualify you, you know what I'm saying, to have a better take profit, knowing how far it extend every day, knowing how many pips your pair go, you know what I'm saying, knowing um the movements of how your pair operate. Do your pair, take off or do it pull back? You know what I'm saying? Like knowing all those different scenarios of things, which is more endeavor of how deep it can go depending on what pair you trading. You really gotta like study. You know what I'm saying? Like study to show that self improve. You really gotta take, what I'm saying, all of you and put some real time research. Because basically when you back testing, what I'm saying, you collecting data for yourself, for your strategy, for your game plan. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, you're not coming into the markets blindly trying to make a dollar, and what I'm saying, it go left on you to where you lose a dollar, you know? So yeah, like I say, it's just like a business. You know what I'm saying? Like no one is gonna go buy a pair of Pumas, let's just say, if they know the Puma market is not booming. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna buy a pair of Pumas and try to sell a pair of Pumas if they know the Pumas ain't booming. They're gonna go buy what's popping. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go buy the shoes that everybody, what I'm saying, is trending with. You know what I'm saying? Because they know it's a better possibility. Because we playing in the game of possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So they know it's a possibility that if I get the shoes that's trending and I get them at a cheap price and I sell them at a good price of value, then I know I can make me a little money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at the market, you got to collect the data. You know what I'm saying? You're collecting data in the market as a trader is back testing whatever pair or whatever index or whatever crypto coin or whatever commodity or whatever you trade in futures, whatever you trade not there, your job is to collect the data of that particular thing, whatever it is, and go back in time and back test your strategy that you learned or created yourself or whatever it was, and um learn how that particular pair or whatever you trade operates day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn the session, the timing. You gotta learn what else you gotta learn? You gotta learn the candles. You gotta learn you gotta learn if it's a pullback type of pair, like do it like to go and then pull back, or does it just fly? You gotta learn if it's a slow pair, a fast pair. You know, you gotta study, man. You really gotta study, and you gotta make that pair has to add up with your strategy. So it's like you can't just pick a random pair and think that it's gonna add up. At first, when you first start out, yeah, you're gonna pick a pair that you may love, but as soon as you see that pair don't add up with the strategy that you using or that you learned that came up with or whatever, you got to get rid of that. You got to find a pair that works with what you already learned. You know what I'm saying? So that way it's all aligned together. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection. It's not forcing, or it's not trying. I'm trying to see it, like I'm trying like forced to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it could have happened. It should have happened. I got to tweak your stuff to try to make it fit. No, it's supposed to fit. You know what I'm saying? So if it fit, it fit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you really want to go about your stop loss and your your not your entry, but your take profit. You know what I'm saying? It's back testing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check, see how many pips. You also gotta see how many pips that pair gonna go that day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I told y'all with the risk management, you really gonna how your, let's say, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4, 5%, whatever risk you're gonna have that. So with your risk calculator, you're gonna automatically have the risk intact to where it's gonna give you the correct lot size to put. You know what I'm saying? So that way it don't matter what the market you know what I'm saying really doing. You just make sure you put your right risk at all times, and then you making sure that you know you 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 find your pairs. You can start. Like what I did was I started out with Nasdaq. To be honest, I started out with Nasdaq, and I was like, you know what, Nasdaq. Like I was scared of it, but then I turned out to love Nasdaq because when I lost a certain amount, I forgot how much money I lost with Nasdaq, but I lost a good chunk of money with Nasdaq. I said, man, if I lost this much money with Nasdaq with this thing, imagine how much I can make with this. Because at the time I was just trying to do the forex pairs, and all that, and then in gold, and not knowing how crazy gold was, I lost a lot of money with gold too. Um, but with gold at the time back then, it wasn't working with my strategy, so um, I just didn't understand. I was just trying to like jump in and fly with the wind. You know what I'm saying? Because back at that time I was like, had the gambling mind, but gold really taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen Nasdaq and how fast it was, I used to be scared of it. I get like make like 1 cent and get out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like it was new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like forex is new to me. So when I seen how much I had lost with it before, I said, man, I can make so much money with this thing if I just learn it. You know? And at that time I was just trying to learn any pair. But then I just started watching Nasdaq like all by itself for a long time. And it's like all I'm trading is Nasdaq, and but it's like once you get a strategy and once you learn how to study a pair and all that, like I taught y'all, then it's kind of like you can kind of just go to other pairs just to see if it worked. Like like it's kind of out of curiosity with me. It's like let me just see if this work on this. Let me see if this work on that. Let me see if this, and it was working on that. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So everybody different. It just depends. You may be a person that just want one pair. Boom, that fits for you. You may be a person that want 50 pairs. That fit for you. Whatever it is, whatever fits for you and work for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you operate. You know what I'm saying? With your system, with your blueprint, with the way you roll. You know what I'm saying? But back testing is the key to the whole technical analysis of giving you that courage, like knowing like, okay, I'm in this trade, I ain't worried because I done seen this before. I done seen when the trade going my way and it done pulled back. I know what that means. I done seen when the trade, I got in the trade and it done went my way and it's just, um, stagnant right now. I know what that means. I done seen when the trade done just shot straight out. You know what I'm saying? And I missed it. I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? It's like just picking up data. You collecting data every day. You back testing. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I collect data when I back test. I don't back test as much no more because I did it so much. I wore myself out. You know what I'm saying? But I do still do it though, but not how I used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Intense with it because I learned my pairs, you know. But any new pair, yeah, I'm doing it. But far as like the ones that I know, I don't do it unless I just want to recap. You know what I'm saying? I just want to test myself out, test the waters to make sure that I'm still sharp. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's kind of like you you don't you want what I was at. You don't want to not back test. Back test is collect. I collect data during the market. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in it, I collect data when I'm not trading that day. Just looking at the market, I collect data when I'm back testing. So all around the board, I'm collecting data. Like I'm collecting, you know what I'm saying, stuff that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? To add into my arsenal so that I could be sharp at all times and I could just use it as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? I could use it for my ability. So that's really like when people don't back test, they really like not helping themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to back test crazy. Like it's like it's like a memory game. Like you just basically put storing this all in your memory. Like let me store this in my mind just in case. Let me store this in my mind because this may happen again. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I was doing. I was just storing everything in my mind. Like I was just trying to see all the moves possible that I would have to face. And any move that let's say I got in the market and I just wasn't being disciplined and I traded something and I was unaware of what it could do. You know what I'm saying? And I messed myself up. You know what I'm saying? I still went back after the market was over with to like see what that's about. Like, you know, like how did I mess up? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm educating myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about knowing how to study, knowing how to go about, studying the data, you know what I'm saying, the market, learning and putting the pieces together, you know. Because the more you do that, the more qualified you're gonna feel, the more comfortable you're gonna feel. Like you're gonna be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. Like if this go my way or not, I'm good because I know I did what I stuck to my rules. I did what I was supposed to do, and you know what I'm saying. I seen this before, you know. Instead of getting into it and you never seen it before, and you're like, oh man, what happened? Like what this is? I ain't never seen this. You don't want to be like that. You want to be ready, prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to know what's up. You really want to know what's up, man. So yeah, man. That's kind of like that's really how I figured out. You may have other people out there that got another way, but the way I really figured out, you know, my my stop loss and my take profit was from trial and error because everything got a different stop loss and take profit. Like not everything gonna give you 50 pips, not everything gonna give you 20 pips. It just depends on what pair you trading and you got to study based on your strategy. It's based on your strategy. You got to make everything align with your strategy. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like doing other stuff outside the strategy. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to stay like what you call that? You got to stay strategic. You know what I'm saying? Like stick to the script. Don't go left. Don't go right. Stick to the what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you collecting data, man. You trying to help yourself out. Like you basically picking up data on trying to how you gonna make you some money. You know? So when you put that in perspective, it's like shoot, let me study. You know? And everybody different. It could take somebody a week to learn this. It could take somebody 2 weeks, a month, a year, whatever. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, you doing it to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's gonna benefit you in the end. So it don't matter how long it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Everybody life different. Everybody learn different. Everybody just different. You know, and that's come with Forest. Everything is internal. Everything is inside of you. It exposed to things that you didn't know about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it requires you to study yourself. It requires you to study the data in the market. You studying data on yourself. It's everything. You rebuilding your own mind, you know what I'm saying, within this game because it's psychology. You know what I'm saying? Things that you thought you knew. Like, oh, I'm gonna get in the market. I got 500 and invested into the market. Um, I ain't gonna put no stop loss today, you know, and I ain't gonna lose no more than $20 a day. And then they turn around, you down 100, and now you like, oh man, dang, I'm down 100. Hopefully the market turn around, and the market's still floating, still going, still going. You down 200, you down 300. You know what I'm saying? You down 380. You like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I know. Speak on it. And you like, dang, I thought it was gonna turn around. The other day when I was in the market, it turned around and I was able to still win. And but the thing was, you never fixed that bad habit because you didn't know it was a bad habit until now the market exposed to you. You know what I'm saying? You wrong somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to find out where you're wrong at. Risk management, you're not good at managing money. You need to fix that. You know what I'm saying? You need to build a blueprint around that, study that, learn how to do that, and fix it. You know what I'm saying? So it's different occasions and situations that you are facing the market to where, the market is exposing something to you, and you got to just know how to like take that as a grain of salt and say, you know what? Let me look into that. Let me fix that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to find something different, a different strategy, you may think it's, let me get a new strategy or whatever you may think it is, and it's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's just really you need to look inside yourself and see like, okay, man, the market is indicating me to do something. I really don't know what it is, but I need to be focused on looking that up so I can fix that because I don't want to have 500 and lose 300. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I came to the market for. I came in today to lose 50, and I done lost. I mean, I came in the market today to lose 20, and I done lost 300. That's crazy. So it's like, you have to take the signs and the warnings and understand what's really going on, you know, and that way you better yourself, to want to do better. You know what I'm saying? How many times you gonna keep getting bullied? You know what I'm saying? How many times you gonna keep getting picked on? How many times you gonna keep letting people come in and take the money from you? You know what I'm saying? Like how many times you gonna allow these same situations to happen time and time and time again until you say, well, you know what? I need to do something about it. I need to fix it. Because obviously it's a me thing. It ain't the market, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Let me look inside myself and see what's really going on with me. Why I'm allowing this to happen? Why I haven't fixed them? I'm being too lazy. Am I not researching right? Am I not studying right? Like what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if we click that button to buy or sell, we gotta hold ourselves accountable to how much money we risking, to what we choosing to click buy to and choosing to click sell to. We gotta understand what's going on because the market is made to psych you out. If you get the market your money, it ain't gonna come the money back up. Like the money gone. You know what I'm saying? And a big thing that I had to learn was like they call it revenge trading, but at the time I didn't know it was revenge trading. I would just like lose and then want what I lost back and want more. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was the right thing to do. Like, okay, the market took this from me. I'm about to just go back in harder, put a bigger lot size so I can win that back and win what I wanted to win anyways. And it work out sometimes, but then it don't work out. So it's like 50-50 really. Like you really playing. You know what I'm saying? You really taking a chance. And you really don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, in that type of situation because it don't end well in the long run because this become a constant, consistent thing that you do and it's just a repeated cycle that's just not good in the long run because you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see it in that moment in time. You don't see it. You've seen it a few times, but it don't hit till they hit. It's just gonna be that one day or that one week where it hit. Like, dang, I really messed up. Man, I need to you know, alter this whole thing. I need to change this whole thing, you know? So yeah, man, like it all come with time though, it just like it take people 10 years, 12 years, 30 years, 20 years, whatever, 5 years, 1 year, 6 months, 2 weeks, whatever to learn what they need to learn. It just depends on what they already know and what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And are they gonna execute what they know, and what and are they gonna study what they don't know? Like, when the time comes. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the situation um exposes itself to you, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And are you gonna humble yourself through that? Are you gonna be greedy? Like, what you gonna do? So it really just depends. It depends on the manner you trying to take. You know what I'm saying? Within your investments. So I mean, man, a lot of people got a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? But it's time, man. Don't let life delay you. Don't let nothing that you fear delay you. Don't let lack of knowledge delay you from, what I'm saying, what you see yourself doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in a lot of time and work to learn. Uh, I put a lot of time and work to learn this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's like a business. So it takes time. It's not everybody don't just get the person who has it all as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't just get the rich guy as a friend. Everybody don't just get the guy that know it all as a friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get a friend that's a trader. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different depending on who you connected to and who you're not. And you know what I'm saying? What you know and what you don't know. It just depends. Everything come with time, man. I can't say, oh, you can learn this in 60 days, or you can learn this in 30 days, or you can no. It just depends on how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want it bad, then whatever it takes for you to do, if it takes for you to lower the risk, lower the risk. If it takes for you to learn how to put a stop loss for your strategy, learn how to do it. If it takes for you to learn how to put a take profit for your strategy, learn how to do it. If it takes for you to stop over trading, learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes with. You know what I'm saying? It's the territory of dealing with money. You know what I'm saying? People can show you how to make money all day. You know what I'm saying? How to spend money, how to make money. But if you don't know how to manage the money, what money you gonna have? You know what I'm saying? So put that into your mind and think about that. You know what I'm saying? Just think logical. Like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down today, man. Juice said this, Corn said that. Like, man, let me think on that. Let me dwell on. Let me put that. Let me close my eyes and put that in my mind and envision. You know what I'm saying? My vision for how I want to see myself in this market. And let me sit back and close my eyes and envision my blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And then let me write it down. So that way, you know what I'm saying? It's all me. But one thing and two things for sure, I got all mine from God. You know what I'm saying? So my God taught me everything that I know. My God, my Messiah, and Mother Rock, the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? They taught me everything I know. So I went to God as my source. I didn't go to myself. I went to God and asked God what He want me to do because I tried so many times for a while on my own and I couldn't achieve it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't achieve it myself. So me having a God, I had to go to my God and ask my God. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I became the way I am now. You know, but before that, it was like a constant battle, a constant fight. Every time I thought I had it, I didn't have it. Every time I felt like, oh, this the end, this is it. Nope, something else. Every time I felt like, okay, this the moment, I'm finna start trading consistent. Nope, something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's always for something else, always something else, always something else. Tell my wife like, oh babe, this it. This is it. I think I got it now. And it's something else. You know what I'm saying? It was always something else. So it's like you gotta understand, man. Like until you get it and you got it, you good. But until then, man, you gotta keep fighting. You gotta keep everything just add-ons. It's an add-on. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it as great. It's an add-on. You know, just add it into your arsenal and learn how to use it. I was adding stuff on, but I add stuff into my arsenal and forget to use it. You know what I'm saying? Forget to use it until I lose. Like, oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot to do that. But then when I started back testing it and adding it, I wrote it down and back testing and added, then it became a routine, you know, because I'm doing it every day, all day, constantly. So that way I know I'm good, you know. So yeah, man. Hopefully y'all do the same, man. Hopefully y'all take this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, this insight, hindsight view for y'all, and just do great with it, man. Just do great with it, man. Like be a blessing to other people and just do great with what greatness have gave to you, man. You know. But yeah, man. Hope y'all have a blessed day, peaceful day. Love y'all, man. I'm out. Shalom.